rice, not boiled. Whew, I can feel all the way over here. That smells so good, and you don't even have any.
Yeah, there's a little garlic and ginger in it.
Is it like the rice vinegar and sesame oil and they're not even on there yet, and it already smells good.
We're just trying to deglaze that pan a bit right now.
Now does that burner, it gets hot enough for this kind of thing?
Yeah. It's about 20 times hotter than the burner in the house.
Okay. Oh, that's edamame pods. Maybe you're supposed to take it out of the pod. No?
It's like okra that does
It's too fibrous.
done too long.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a first go. Bobo. He's trying to get those notes. I'm afraid he's going to catch his hair.
Go, Bobo.
He's just got so much fluff that he's not really aware of how flammable he is. Bobo, no!
That was a lot of vegetables for my life.
It looks good. Oh, I like the... I think the meat kind of disappears into there. There it is. Stir fry. Adam's cooking outside again today. He's got a table full of stir-fry stuff. And he's got his wok on his burner and his tank of gas. We're gonna have something yummy. Well, that's a piece of squash. And you've gotten the moisture out of it, and is that cornstarch?
Cornstarch.
Cornstarch. This makes for the most wonderful crispy squash chunks. If you hate squash, yellow squash, because you think it's just slimy and damp and tasteless, you really should try something like this. This stuff is crispy. It's creamy on the inside and crispy on the outside. Have you ever done squash in the wok before?
Mm-hmm. If I need it deeper, I go more toward the center.
Okay.
This lets me just use less oil.
Oh, okay. So the squash is out, and the chicken is next. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, you drained out the oil, putting it back in.
That smells good.
Oh, that squash is wonderful. Is that 2 chicken thighs?
2 chicken breasts.
2 chicken breasts, yes. That's a lot of meat.
It is. So one was so not going to be enough. And I think 2 is too much. Too hot over here?
Yeah, I prefer the shade. Look what I just saw. It's a ripe fig. Yay! Now this is a vegetarian option that Adam's making for somebody without the chicken. But it's got broccoli, onion, and some of the squash. That's a little bit of soy. A little bit of sesame oil, a little bit of rice vinegar, a little bit of Chardonnay,
Whatever
some kind of
white
wine,
wine I got.
a little bit of white wine, and a sprinkle of granulated ginger, and then a sprinkle of granulated garlic. That is loaded with flavor. All right, we're back in the little house, or as we call it now, the dependency. And I wanted to show you this morning, Adam came in and he did the surround of the closet opening. Probably have a curtain in there that will hang the whole length instead of a door. Okay. And then the next thing he's working on is this exterior wall. And so this morning he's put in the stud work here and around the window, all this stud work here, and he's also studding in around the big window, and we'll be putting in the sheetrock for that wall and finishing it up. All right, so the 2 walls we're going to have finished are going to be this wall, which as you can see is facing the road. That's the south wall, so it's hot, and this is the east wall. And so those are the 2 for insulation purposes that are most important to have done. The only furniture, I did come in and tidy in here. I have the futon left. This is for sleeping. 2 end tables there. Our daughter said she wouldn't mind having the Christmas tree with twinkle lights plugged in, so I might leave that in here. She decides she likes that. And then there's an old dresser and a couple of lamps because there's not going to be any ceiling light fixture. So there's still some tightening up to do. You see that there's still openings up there, but he'll seal all that in. But he decided not to finish the ceiling in sheetrock. It's too hard on him right now. It's very difficult physically. So we're going to leave. This was just kind of a temporary wooden ceiling he put in a while back with a little opening where you can get in above if you need to. Okay, so progress is being made. All right, Adam has spent the entire day today trying to beat the rain that's coming. See, look at that sky. And he's been working on the exterior of the little house, or the dependency. And he has put hardy board, which is the gray stuff, around this window and that window up there where he took a window out. And then on top of it, he's put something called expanded lath, which is that grating you can see there. It's metal, and then he's going to be able to apply concrete right on top of that, and it'll hold it in place. That sounds tricky to me. And then he'll be able to just make little grooves in the concrete so that it will match up with the rest of this and hopefully really fade right in. So this is kind of a big job. This is the tough job, but it's going to look great when he's done. Well, the next step in the little house project is happening. Adam is putting bags of concrete over top of the hardy board and the metal grate. He's got one bag up so far. He had to build it up in layers, but he's putting concrete all around this window. He hasn't done the top of that one yet, but also this window where he took the other window out, and then around this one. He thinks it'll probably take 3 bags of concrete total, but it's looking good.